Welcome back to Let's Talk Easy English. I'm Alice, and I'm so happy you are here with us again. Thank you for joining this wonderful English-speaking podcast where we learn English in a very simple way. Today is a beautiful day. I am sitting here in the studio, and I'm smiling because I know we are going to have a fun episode. And guess what? My good friend Roney is also here with me, just like always.
Hello, everyone. I am Roney, and I am also very happy to be here today. If you are listening right now, thank you so much for your time. We really love that you join us for English learning in a friendly and easy way.
Yes, and before we start today's topic, let's remind our listeners about our previous episodes.
Oh, yes. We have already talked about some nice topics in our past episodes. First, we talked about myself. That episode was all about who we are, what our names mean, where we live, and how we describe ourselves in simple English.
Then we talked about my daily routine. That was a fun episode too. We talked about how we wake up, what we do in the morning, afternoon, and at night, and how to speak about daily habits in easy English.
And in our last episode, we talked about my family. I remember that very clearly. I talked about my family in detail. I talked about my parents, my brother, my cousins, and how important family is to me. It was a sweet and warm episode.
Yes, it was really a heartfelt episode. And today, we continue our simple English journey with another beautiful topic. So today's topic is, drumroll please, my hobby and my hobbies.
Yes, a very fun topic. Everyone has something they enjoy doing in their free time. Something that makes them happy. Something that makes them feel relaxed or excited.
That's right. A hobby is something you love to do when you are not working, not studying, not doing chores. It is something you choose to do because it brings you joy.
And today, Alice and I will talk about our hobbies in simple English. We will describe our feelings, our reasons, our memories, and our stories. And you can learn how to talk about your hobbies too.
Roney, do you want to start or should I go first?
Ladies first, Alice. Please tell us about your hobbies.
Aw, thank you, Roney. All right, everyone. Let me tell you about my hobbies. I actually have several hobbies. Some are small, some are big, and some are just silly. But each one makes me happy. One of my favorite hobbies is reading books. I know it sounds simple, but I really enjoy reading. I do not read difficult books. I read simple books with simple stories. When I read, I feel calm. It feels like traveling to another world. Sometimes I read in the morning with a cup of tea. Sometimes I read at night before I sleep. When I read, I feel peaceful. The world becomes quiet.
That sounds lovely. What kind of books do you enjoy?
I like stories about families, stories about friendship, and stories about dreams. I also like reading children's books because the English is simple and the pictures are cute. When I read, I feel like the characters become my friends for a short time. Another hobby I love is walking in the park. I know, it sounds very basic, but it is something that makes me so happy. Walking in the park helps me relax. I like the green trees, the flowers, the people walking their dogs, the children playing. I like the sound of birds. I like the fresh air. Sometimes when I walk, I listen to soft music. Sometimes I listen to nothing and just think. Sometimes I smile at strangers because it feels nice to be friendly. When I walk in the park, I feel light and free.
I understand that feeling very well. Parks can be magical places.
Another hobby of mine is cooking, but not fancy cooking. I cook very simple food. Sometimes I try new recipes, sometimes I make mistakes, sometimes the food burns, sometimes the food tastes strange. but I try again and again. Cooking gives me joy because I like the smell of food and the feeling of making something with my own hands.
What is your favorite dish to cook?
Scrambled eggs, because it is impossible to fail. Even when I make mistakes, it still tastes good. And sometimes I add vegetables, sometimes cheese, sometimes nothing. It always feels like home.
I also love listening to music. Music is like magic. It changes my mood. When I feel sad, I listen to soft music, and it comforts me. When I feel happy, I listen to fast songs and dance in my room like nobody is watching.
I can imagine you dancing like that.
Oh, you have no idea. I dance like a confused robot.
A confused robot? That is a very specific image.
Yes, one day I will show you. And finally, one of my sweet hobbies is taking photos. Not professional photography, just simple photos on my phone. I take pictures of flowers, clouds, my breakfast, my shoes, my coffee cup, and sometimes my messy desk. For me, photos are memories. When I look at them later, I remember the moment, and that makes me smile.
You take beautiful photos, Alice. I have seen some.
Thank you, Roney. That means a lot.
Okay, enough about me. Roney, it's your turn now. Tell our listeners about your hobbies.
With pleasure. I have many hobbies too, and each hobby says something about who I am. So let me share them with you. My first and biggest hobby is playing football. Football is not just a hobby for me. It is a feeling, a passion, a happy place. When I play football, I forget all my problems. I forget stress. I forget everything. I just feel free. When I run on the field, the wind hits my face and I feel alive. When I kick the ball, I feel strong. When my team scores, I feel like flying.
You really love football, don't you?
Yes, with all my heart. Sometimes I play with friends, sometimes with kids in the neighborhood. Sometimes I play alone and practice kicking the ball into a small goal. Football makes me smile even on a bad day. Another hobby I enjoy is watching movies, but I don't watch scary movies. I scream too easily. My friends laugh at me because even a cat jumping scares me.
Really? A cat?
Yes. One time I watched a scary movie and a cat jumped in the background. I jumped higher than the cat.
Oh my God, I can imagine it.
But I love watching funny movies, adventure movies, and movies with simple love stories. Movies help me escape for a little while. They show me different lives and beautiful places. Another hobby of mine is listening to podcasts. I listen when I clean my room, when I go for a walk, and sometimes when I cook.
Oh, do you listen to Let's Talk Easy English?
Of course. I listen to myself and think, wow, I sound amazing.
Oh, please, Roney, calm down, superstar.
I'm joking. I listen because I like our simple style. And I also listen to other English podcasts because they help me learn and stay motivated.
Here is something many people don't know about me. I enjoy drawing. Not professional drawing, just simple sketches. Sometimes I draw my favorite cartoon characters. Sometimes I draw random lines that look like nothing.
That is wonderful. Drawing is a peaceful hobby.
Yes. When I draw, my mind becomes quiet. It is like meditation. I don't care if the drawing looks good or bad. I just enjoy the process. And finally, this is a little strange, but I like fixing small things in my house, like a wobbly chair, a noisy door, or a broken remote.
That's actually a very useful hobby.
Yes, when I fix something, I feel like a hero. I stand like Superman afterwards.
And does anyone clap for you?
No, but I clap for myself.
It looks like we both enjoy simple, peaceful hobbies.
Yes, and our hobbies tell a lot about who we are. You enjoy quiet, soft, beautiful moments, and I enjoy moving, running, fixing, and sometimes screaming at scary cats.
True, but both types of hobbies are important. Quiet hobbies help us relax. Active hobbies help us feel strong and energetic.
And together, our hobbies make a wonderful combination.
For our listeners, here are some simple English patterns you can use. My hobby is I enjoy
I like to in my free time. Makes me feel happy. I feel relaxed when I feel excited when
Roney, I have a question for you.
Oh no, when you say it like that, I get nervous.
If drawing is your hobby, why do all your drawings look like potatoes?
Hey, they are not potatoes, they are abstract art.
They look like potatoes wearing hats.
No, they are people, beautiful people.
If they are people, why do they have no eyes?
Because eyes are difficult, okay?
Okay, I believe you, Picasso of potatoes.
I am not Picasso of potatoes. I am Roney da Vinci.
All right, Roney da Vinci. Keep drawing your potato people.
I will. And one day I will draw you as a potato too.
No, please don't. Thank you, everyone, for listening to Let's Talk Easy English. We hope today's episode made you smile and helped you learn simple English.
Remember, hobbies are important. They help you relax, stay happy, and stay creative. And talking about your hobbies is a great way to practice English.
We will see you again in the next episode with another fun, easy topic. Until then, keep learning
Keep smiling.
and keep talking easy English.